What's up, fellas? Ladies.
What do you think of Japan's end-to-end steal and all that?
Electrifying. It was great momentum for us. I think that play gave us some juice. Just making plays. I think we talked about making plays on both ends of the court, and that's what he did. He just made plays. So definitely feed off of it.
Good.
The whole play, steal. Take us through it.
I mean, it's playoffs, man. I mean, you're going to get some crazy plays like this, and I expect it. I just don't know who to expect it from, but you're going to get stuff like that in the playoffs, and obviously it being at home, that definitely helps the crowd, helps the energy in the building.
How do you put the win in context in the sense of rub big and then it got closer at the end? Do you look at more of how you guys played up until that point, or do you do more of how the game ended?
Well, I just felt like we just relaxed a little bit. They're late, and obviously where we at now in the playoffs, teams have pride, and they're going to keep playing throughout the whole 48 minutes. So we got to do the same thing. I think we didn't end the game the way we wanted to, but I think it's a learning experience for us to just keep our foot on the gas, keep the team down, don't give them any life. And last night we gave them a little life, so I didn't like it.
When we've talked so many times, and you're like, trust the work, preventing the shot of that fall.
Yeah.
How did that feel last night? Put in that work and then you see shots trying to go down.
I mean, I don't get too caught up into the numbers part. We won a series in New Orleans. I didn't shoot the ball well. What would he do? I know that my teammates still trust me. I know my coaching staff still trust me. And I trust the work that I put in, like I always say. So I just knew I was due. I just hit the reset button mentally. I did the same work, same shooting form, nothing changed in that sense. Just reset button mentally, get myself from that series to this one. And that's what you saw last night. And I'm just taking one game at a time.
Jay, against a team that likes to go 5 out and drive, what are the challenges between helping each other but not over-helping in a sense to lead to?
Yeah, it's a read. It's just a read. We talk about it. You got to know when your teammate is beat and you feel like you need to help them. And it's just a feel to the game. Like coaches can't really coach it. We can't coach ourselves. We got to go out there and all 5 guys on the court got to be on the same page and read and react to one another. I think that's the hardest thing about what they present is the 5 wide is when to overhelp and when not. So they have shooters everywhere. So you got to just feel the game out. Our bigs have to feel when to come and help protect at the rim and when not to. So it's a feel thing.
Is it one of those things to that point where after one game you're starting to get a much better feel for how they like to do it, and then later on in the series you start to?
I mean, it's Jason Kidd over there and Luka Doncic. I know those are 2 smart individuals. So Doncic do a great job of just reading the game and knowing where all his teammates are on the court. So it's a chess. We're playing chess right now. It's the playoffs, man. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, these guys are really good at creating shots and creating shots. Luka does a great job of creating shots for himself and for others. So we got to do a good job of just filling the game out, making sure we get to their shooters and trying to limit those guys as much as possible.
Go back and watch what you guys do. All these different bodies, everybody now. Presence. I know it's what you guys do on here, but how
we just talk about right now, as these series keep going on, as you keep going deeper into the playoffs, it becomes a mano-a-mano type deal. Less schemes. You know what I'm saying? So we talk about taking the challenge. You got to take on the challenge, whether it be guarding Luka, whether it be boxing out Powell, if you're a smaller individual. You got to take on that challenge. And I think last night we met the challenge and we passed that test. But that test is going to be another 24 hours. And so we have to keep taking on that challenge. You got to keep being a man and being mano-a-mano and taking on the challenge and meeting force with force. So that's what it comes down to. That's what playoffs is about.
Jay, speaking of help, when you guys are guarding the pick and roll, DeAndre's in drop, you're helping, you're at the nail, you're thinking about where to position your body. Does that come from instinct? Does that come from film? Does it come from feel? Like, for you personally, how are you deciding where to position yourself?
I think you put all those things into one. You watch film on your opponent, you know their tendencies, what they're trying to do. And I think once you get in the game, you got to feel the game out. You got to read and react. And I think it's a commodity of all those things coming together. I think you have to truly know the rotations. You got to know what your teammates are doing. You got to be on the same page as everyone else. To put it, it's just a domino effect. It's just a triple effect of just a lot of things going in your favor. But obviously, knowing your opponent is probably the number one thing of what they're trying to do and the Mavs are trying to do on the offensive end.
Jay, last night, some of the guys we talked to seemed a little annoyed, for lack of a better term, at the way you guys closed things out.
Yeah.
With this group, when you're up for most of the game, you don't close out the way you want to. Is that the type of thing that you kind of take with you in the game too?
For sure. I think, like I said, we got to keep our foot on the gas. We have a team down. Game one to set a tone of the series. You got to stay with it. And I think last night we just let up. Thought time was running out. These guys kept playing with force, and we didn't. So that's a learning experience for us, and we'll be better. We'll get put in that position again. We'll be better. But at the same time, we probably gave those guys a little confidence. We got to break that game too.
Jay, I know it's fast, but when you go up against a guy like Luka, does it ignite you just a little bit more before you head into a game against him?
Nah, I'm at the point now in my career where it's like I'm playing the game. I'm not playing an individual. I'm playing the Dallas Mavericks. So I'm playing in the playoffs, round 2 of the playoffs. So that's what gets me up. That's what gets me going. Is the ultimate goal is to win the championship. Right now, the Dallas Mavericks are in the way of that, and that's my approach, is just take one game at a time and knock these guys out, not just one individual.
Jay, good call the shirt from last series. Probably memorabilia.
Yeah, for sure.
Story in the same place.
For sure.
Where you keep yours, how the sales go.
People are going crazy with it right now. I've ran out of shirts to give, honestly. I've reached my demand surpass, and I think now I got to keep me one. I'm going to frame me one. Obviously, it's good to have memories of a playoff run, and hopefully this T-shirt is just part of the story, as we go on. It's just part of the journey of what took place this year.
Was it crazy to just see how fast it was?
Yeah.
2 days later, guys, people had them on.
That blew me right there, because I didn't know it was going to be that quick of a turnaround. But it's great. It's great to see a lot of individuals with the shirt on last night. See y'all in the morning. Have a good night.
Yes, sir.